we are singing, tracking the talker, sitting nice and tall, hands in our lap, voices off. Thank you. Here's what we're doing in our video today. We will chant and move to rhythm exercises. We will sing solfege and match pitch. We will perform rhythms on bucket drums with music, and then we'll listen to and analyze choral works. So first thing we're going to do is our rhythm exercises. So you can choose if you're going to do jumping jacks, if you're going to do arm circles, do mountain climbers or squats. If you have another exercise that you like to do, maybe you like to lift weights and you have weights at your house, that would be a cool one to do. Anything that's rhythmic, meaning you can feel the beat in your body as you do it. Okay, so we're going to say what's, I'm going to move my face up a little bit. We're going to say what's on this sheet here. So I'm going to be doing arm circles just because I can do that a little bit better in the frame. So here we go. We'll do it one time, two times. Ready? Here we go. Quarter note, one beat, ta, 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 ta. Half note, two beats, ta, ta. Whole note, four beats, ta. Eighth notes, half a beat, ti, 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 ti. All right, let's do the same thing a little bit faster. Maybe you can switch it up. Before I was doing forward arm circles. Now I'm going to do backwards arm circles. Maybe you can just change it up depending on what you're doing. All right, here we go. A little faster. Quarter note, one beat, ta, 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 ta. Half note, two beats, ta, ta. Whole note, four beats, ta. Eighth notes, half a beat, ti, 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 ti. There we go. Nice job. All right, we'll keep working on those. It's always good to start music with a little bit of movement. This helps you get your whole body involved. All right, now we're going to sing some solfege. I'm going to sing some kind of pattern using the solfege syllables, and you're going to sing them back to me. So, my turn. Do, re, mi. Your turn. Do, re, mi. My turn. Mi, re, do. Your turn. Mi, re, do. My turn. Do, mi, sol. Your turn. Do, mi, sol. My turn. Sol, fa, mi. Your turn. Sol, fa, mi. My turn. Mi, fa, sol, la. Your turn. Mi, fa, sol, la. My turn. La, ti, do. Your turn. La, ti, do. My turn. Do, ti, la. Your turn. Do, ti, la. My turn. Sol, mi, do. Your turn. Sol, mi, do. There we go. Great skill to keep working on. We'll get better at it every time we do it. All right, we're going to start bucket drumming. Today's our last day of our bucket drumming videos. So after today, make sure whatever you are using for your bucket drumming materials, make sure they get put away. So if you have a cardboard box that's been sitting next to your things for the last few weeks, let's get that in a recycling bin. If you borrow spoons from the kitchen drawer, let's wash them up and put them away. And thank your families for letting you use those for the last few weeks. So you need your drum and drumsticks, whatever that is for you. Quick review of all the different sounds. I added the floor. We just learned that in our day one video this week. And remember, when we do have the floor, because we will see it today, you can either hit it with your sticks or just stomp on the floor. It just depends on the space that you're in. Just be respectful of whatever that space is. Okay? All right. Today's going to be a little bit different. I thought we've done so much stuff where we've been studying these rhythms. Wouldn't it be cool if we could play along with some music today? So I think I think we'll do some fun stuff. So I have 3 different songs that we're going to play along to. These came from bensounds.com, which is a great website you can use to get some free music. It's all instrumental music from what I've seen, but if you're interested in never making like your own YouTube videos, it's great. You just got to give them credit when you do it. Okay. So here's our song for the day. I'm going to give you a second to look at it. I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller just so you can see it. Now I did put repeat sign at the very beginning, and there was one at the end, but my computer's being a little goofy and things are getting deleted. So let's pretend that there's a repeat sign at the end, because there was right before I started this video. Okay, so we're just going to repeat this pattern over and over again. So we're going to play all 4 measures and then go back to the beginning and do all 4 measures again. I have to move myself up. The song that we are playing along with for this one is called Sunny. There we go. Okay, pretend you can see that treble clef and the repeat sign. All right, so I'm going to get my drum set up. As you can start looking at that rhythm, I'm seeing that it starts with a rest. So when you have a rest, you can just separate your sticks like that. And then we have 2 and is on the head of the drum. Rest, 2 and rest, rim. Okay, because I see that last note beat 4 is a C space, and that's our rim. Rest, 2 and rest, 4, 4. Okay, measure 2, we have rest, 2 and rest, 4. So same rhythm, we're just alternating. First we start at the head and then go to the rim, and then measure 2, we start at the rim and then go to the head. Okay, so let's try the first 2 measures together. Ready? Here we go. Rest, 2 and rest, 4, rest, 2 and rest, 4. I did it backwards. Ready? Here we go. Rest, 2 and rest, 4, rest, 2 and rest, 4. And it on that. Okay, let's go to the second line, measure 3. We have rest, 2 and, now we have the sides. Rest, 2 and rest, 4, 1, 2, rest, 4. And 4 is the sides of the drum again. Okay, let's do this a few times, and then I'm going to hit play, and we're just going to play along, and you're just going to do your best. Okay, so let's do it. Whole thing. Ready? Here we go. Rest, head, head, rest, rim, rest, rim, rim, rest, head, rest, side, side, rest, click, 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 rest, side. And then we would start again. Ready? Here we go. Rest, head, head, rest, rim, rest, rim, rim, rest, head, rest, side, side, rest, click, 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 rest, side, rest, head, head, rest, rim, rest, rim, rim, rest, head, rest, side, side, rest, click, 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 rest, side. All right, if that was challenging for you, just pause the video, go back and do it on your own. We're going to do it along with some music. The song is called Sunny, like I said. It's over 2 minutes long. We're not going to do it for that long. We'll just do it until we feel like we're in a groove in place, okay? If you make a mistake, that's okay. Just watch me and join back in when you can. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. pause there. All right. If you like that, or if you want to reverse the video, do it again. A-okay. All right, we're going to try another one. This one has a new kind of rhythm that we haven't talked about, and those are individual eighth notes. So whenever we've had eighth notes in the past, we've had two eighth notes that were joined by a bar. So if you look at this very first measure, you see quarter note with a stick click. And then you see something that looks like a weird 7. That's called an eighth rest. So that means we rest for half a beat. And then right next to it, you see something that looks like a quarter note, but it's got a little tail on the end. That's like an eighth note, but if it weren't paired up with another one. Okay, so that just means that it's going to go rest-ti-ta. Or in this case, rest and 4. Rest. Okay, I made the rhythm very repetitive. We don't change rhythms. We just change where we play it. So if we are at the beginning, it would be 1, 2, rest and 4. Okay, and then we move to the head. 1, 2, rest and 4. Okay, we go to the sides. 1, 2, rest and 4. And then at the end, we end on the rim. 1, 2, rest and 4. Okay, so the rest is fast. It's not a rest and 4. It's rest and 4. Okay, so just be aware that that rest goes fast. Let's play the whole thing through a couple times. This song is called Energy. So in my head, I don't remember what the tempo is, but I'm assuming it goes a little fast, kind of like the last one was. Okay, so we're going to start with stick clicks. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. Fine. Okay, let's do it again. We're going to do it a little faster. This time we'll repeat it, so we're going to do 2 times through. Okay, so stick clicks. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 4. 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 1, 2. Let's do it again. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. There we go. All right, so I'm going to hit the push play on Energy. Again, this is almost 3 minutes long. We're not going to play it for 3 minutes. So just follow my lead. If you make a mistake, just jump in as soon as you can. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 4. 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 Alright, if you like that or if that was challenging for you, you can always go back and redo it a little bit on your own. We got another one to do. This one, we do incorporate that floor sound. The song's called dubstep. So thinking about the space you're in, you get to decide how you're going to do your floor sound. Like I said, if you're in a place where it would be inappropriate for whatever reason to hit the floor, you can just stomp your feet. And when you do it, especially for this one, I would suggest if you're using sticks of some sort, hit it with both your sticks, okay? So let's look at our pattern. I'm seeing that repeat sign at the beginning, at the end again. So we'll hit the floor, beat 1, beat 2 is a stick click, beat 3 we hit the floor, beat 4 is a stick click, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. In measure 2, we have 4 quarter notes all around the head of the drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do the floor, click. Beat 3 and beat 1 are exactly the same. Okay, and then we have rim, side, side. Okay, so let's do this one. We're just going to repeat it a few times. Boom, boom. I think it goes about that fast. We're not going to go that fast. Start. Ready? Here we go. Floor, click, head, 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 head. Floor, click, rim, side, floor, click, head, 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 head. Floor, click, rim, side, fine. All right, so I'll hit play on that. We'll go through it. If you make a mistake, just join in when you can. All right, here we go. Make myself a little bit bigger. Okay. If you like that, you can go back and redo it. Or, you know what I think would be really fun? If you just played, like on Spotify or YouTube or however you listen to music, play some of your own music and come up with your own drum beats, because that's kind of what I did for this. All right, that concludes our bucket drumming unit. I am not sure what the rest of the school year will bring. If we are back in person, I am quite sure that we will do some kind of bucket drumming activity in person with the 30 plus buckets that I have in the music room right now. So that'll be pretty fun. But I encourage you to keep drumming on your own, make up your own beats, make up your own sounds. As you listen to your own music, just be aware of what the drumming in the background and the percussion section is doing, because it helps you create some really great music. Okay. The last thing that we are tasked with today is to listen to and to analyze choral music. Choral music, that's a fancy word of saying music sung by a choir, so voices singing together. So I have the same analysis sheet that we talked about last time, so I'll just go through that really quick. I'm aware of the time, and I want to make sure you have time to do this. So in the description below, there will be a link to your song that you're going to listen to, and here are the things that you have to look at and listen for as you listen to it. So first is the tempo. Is it largo, andante, allegro, or presto? What is the tempo? What is the speed of that music? Just identify it in your head. I always think that going for andante first is a great place to start. So as you're sitting, just move your feet to the beat that you would normally walk. If you feel like your feet match up with the steady beat of the song, it's probably andante. If you feel like the steady beat is slower than that, I would call it largo. If it's faster than your feet normally walk, then it's allegro or presto. Then dynamics is next. That's how loud or how soft the music is. There's 6 different choices on this chart to choose from. And dynamics can also always change. Tempo can change, articulation can change. So if you have to write down more than one dynamic, that's a-okay. Next is articulation. Is it smooth? Is it short and snappy? Or is it strong and accented? Legato, staccato, or marcato? There's a spot. I always write down the song title and composer. So you can just be aware of that. I'm on purpose not telling you what it is, just to make sure that you're looking and listening for that. Instruments. What instruments do you hear? Could be an accompaniment, like piano and guitar often accompany voices. Could be some kind of orchestral instruments. And your voice is also an instrument. Since these are choral music, that gives you kind of a little hint of at least one instrument that will be in this song. And then the impact over there on the side. Smiley face, you like it. Middle face means, it's just okay. Frowny face means you don't like it. And I always put a line underneath in case you have additional comments about how the music has impacted you. If you'd like to share your thoughts with me, I would love for you to snap a photo as you write these down in a notebook or on a whiteboard. Snap a photo, send it to me at my email address. That'll be in the description below. All right, so I'm going to put a link to the description in the description of the choral piece that you're going to be listening to today as you analyze based on these 6 elements of music. All right, that is all for us today. So we have one thing left to do, and that is to do our train exit. So breathe with me, Middle Academy. Here we go. Thank you for making music with me, and we'll see you next week with more music.